Hello and welcome everyone to another Today in Global Hack Week stream. Today we're going to be looking at everything that happened over the last 24 hours, everything that's coming up. This is Today in Global Hack Week and this is for the data week. So if you're just joining now, this is your first stream, don't worry, we're going to go through everything. But I hope you've been having a great week so far. If you've already been to some streams, I would love to hear what your favorite is. I didn't actually get involved with the Global Hack Week last month. I missed out. So it's nice to be back. If anyone who's seen me before, do give me an update on what you've been up to, the projects that you've been working on, your favorite streams. I always love to hear it. We've got people joining from Pakistan. That's really cool. Do throw it down in the comments as well where you're joining from as well. Before I get into things, please do check in. The link is in the chat. I'm just going to throw it up on the screen. Let me know if you need me to resend that URL. But please do check in. If you check in to enough live events like this or some of the workshop streams, you can get free swag, which we send out to you. And I think there are some really cool stickers this month. So definitely get along, check in. We would love to see all of your happy little usernames checking in. Haven't managed to go to any streams? Do not worry, because the week has only just really begun. There's loads of time left, and they're also recorded. So if you head on over to YouTube, if you're on Twitch, and you go to the live tab, you can actually see all of the previous streams. So if there's any which catch your eye, which we're going to talk through now, and you want to go back and watch them, you can do just that. We've got some people joining from India, someone joining from Italy. Really cool. Well, welcome everyone. I'm going to jump kind of pretty much straight into things. And don't worry, if I'm kind of looking from side to side, I've got two screens. I've got your comments up on one screen as well. So hopefully I won't miss anything here. Big thanks to Quackers and Cheese for putting in the link. That's the link if you want to go back and watch any recordings. Do go and check some out if they catch your interest. All right. So welcome to day 3 of Data Week. I hope you've been having a good time. If we haven't met before, I'm Quinn. I'm a coach in Major League Hacking, which means I go around to hackathons and help support them. I help mentor hackers, probably just like you, and I help organizers run their events as well. And I also do things like this. You'll see me in some Today in Global Hack Week streams. You might see me popping up in some mini events, and I'm also doing a technical stream this week as well, which I'm very excited about. I'm at Hack London next weekend. If anyone's based in the UK or even Europe, it's going to be a really cool hackathon. I'm very excited. So that's a highlight for me. I'm also a bit of a data nerd. So this week is like perfect. I'm very excited, and I've already seen some really cool streams from some of the other MLHs out there. So big shout out to everyone for the awesome streams. But yeah, let's get into things. So what did we do yesterday? Well, we wrapped up the Nature of Code workshop with Ryan Lay, and I can see already there's like some chatter about this. The Nature of Code workshop streams have been really interesting. He agrees. Well, that's really cool. Ryan Lay, I've seen this stream before. It's a really brilliant one, focusing on different programming strategies, everything from kind of like simulating natural systems all the way up to kind of some pretty complicated physics at some points. So this is a great stream to go and watch, really educational. Do check it out. And oh yeah, sorry, forgot to throw the little image up. We've got a little photo here. I love the little screenshot of Ryan Lay. He looks like extremely concerned at what's going on the screen. But we've got a little simulation here. I think we've got an orbit going on. So that's super cool. But yeah, go and check this stream out. It's an awesome little series from Ryan Lay. And then we worked on data dashboards with Iro. Dashboards are kind of like a really cool thing in my opinion, because raw data is like pretty confusing. And then when we collect it, transform it, visualize it, highlight cool trends, spot outliers. This is like a really awesome thing that we can do with dashboards. It's where they really shine. So definitely go and learn how to build a data dashboard. I think it was for a meme dashboard, as you can see here, lots of different meme templates, and you can generate your own memes as well. So if you're interested in like integrating Gen AI into your dashboards, probably a really awesome stream to go and check out. The dashboard looks really beautiful. It does. I agree. It looks really cool. Very crisp. I like the color scheme. So welcome to everyone who's joining for their first ever stream or event. Looks like there are a few of you here. Welcome. I hope you're going to have a great time at the rest of this Global Hack Week. Hello. Welcome everyone. Lots of hellos in the chat. Awesome. Okay. All right, well, what did we have next? Well, then we automated our social media posts. And this was another stream with Iro for a LinkedIn post scheduler. Again, I think this was using Gen AI. You can see actually over here. Actually, I don't know if I can. Do I have like a laser pointer? I don't think I've got a laser pointer. I can't show you where I'm pointing at. But you just trust me. You see there on the left-hand side of this little screenshot, we've got a really cool Gen AI section where you can generate your LinkedIn posts. And if you're like, oh, I know I should be posting more about the things I'm going up to, maybe the hackathons that I'm going to, I want to post about them, but I don't know quite how to word it. This is maybe a really cool tool for you. All right. And then the final two streams of the day were, it was a multi-part series on getting prepared for your next technical interview. And this was especially looking at JavaScript and React. This was UT's stream. UT is excellent, incredibly talented, and I think really got into much more than just like syntax, but teaching you how to think when you're working with JavaScript and React, especially relevant to the kind of concepts that come up in interviews and kind of patterns and pitfalls that you need to be aware of. So if you're thinking, I need to know JavaScript and React well for my interviews, this is the stream for you. Go and check it out. All right, well, that was everything that happened yesterday. That was day 2. But what's coming up next for day 3? Well, you can check this out yourself at the schedule, and I will just pop that in the chat if I'm quick enough and no one else beats me to it. I see we've got some questions in the chat as well. Do not worry, we will get to questions at the end. So I'm not ignoring you, but I'm going to come back to it. So yeah, go and check out the schedule. You can see the schedule for the whole week here. We're going to talk through what's happening over the next day. And as I saw a few new faces in the chat, you don't have to go to everything. Just want to make this clear. Like, pick and choose the bits that you're really excited about. Maybe you've got a pretty chill day and you think, oh, I'd like to go to all of them. That's really cool, and we'd love to have you there. But also, if you've got school, make sure you do your school. This is like meant to be a supplementary experience. This Global Hack Week is in addition to what you're already doing, and so it will give you extra skills and opportunities to learn. But definitely don't feel you have to go to everything. I do recommend picking a couple that really jump out at you. But yeah, let's get into it. What is happening today for day 3? Well, Iro continuing the series of streams. Iro's putting in a huge number of streams this week. It's really cool to see. And we're doing a stream on real-time apps. This is a 101 stream looking at things like sockets and events and all of the instant update tips and tricks that you might need to build a real-time app, which feels really seamless for users. So definitely check this out. And then we've got another stream with Iro. This is going to be looking at how we can use data and analyze it with technical tools that we can build. And so I'm not actually sure exactly what this is going to entail. Perhaps like calculating some key metrics. I'm not sure if this is going to be like a personal finance analyzer or more like a stock analyzer. But either way, I think this is going to be super interesting. Keeping track of finances can be tricky. So let's automate it. Let's build a tool that does it for us and analyzes all of that data. Love it. Oh, and sorry, the times on those, that is 7 p.m. Eastern time or 5:30 a.m. IST. So pretty early morning if you're over in India or further in the East as well. But should be super fun. And for the stream before, that was at 1 p.m. Eastern time or 11:30 p.m. IST. So maybe, you're a bit of a night owl. You stay up into the night. This would be a good one for you. Okay, and then we've got a stream on understanding vector index searches in MongoDB. And this is with Jocelyn. This will be at 9 p.m. Eastern time or 7:30 a.m. IST for those early morning birds who wake up bright and early as the sun rises, perhaps. This is the stream for you. Or equally, if you're a bit of a night owl based over in the US, perfect. Vector indexes, for anyone who's not super familiar, allow us to search and handle data, especially kind of natural language, really quickly. And this is really useful when we're building systems which involve LLMs. And I think Jocelyn will go through lots of this stuff. So I won't give too many spoilers, but definitely check this one out. MongoDB is an awesome tool. I see people using it at hackathons all the time. And if you want to go and win at hackathons, I would recommend learning MongoDB. And this stream is perfect for that. And then for the final technical stream of the day, we've got an introduction to Linux, and this will be at 7 a.m. Eastern time or 5:30 p.m. IST. And this will be going into some of the key commands, the terminal, and just why Linux is a great tool for developers. So maybe you're new to this, head along and Bully will bring you all through it and teach you everything you need to know. All right, and then finally we will wrap up day 3 with a Scribble.io mini event. This is with Vashini and this is at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 9:30 p.m. IST. We need a little break from our hacking sometimes, give our brain a refresh. So I do recommend going to these. It's super fun, and it allows you to like really meet other people in the community as well. So it's a good laugh. Definitely head along. And okay, then I said the final one, but this is actually the start of day 4. We'll have Today in Global Hack Week in exactly 24 hours. That's 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Sorry, no, 5 p.m. GMT, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and 10:30 p.m. IST. It's just converting the time zones in my head. It never really works. But we'll learn everything that's coming up for day 4. So if you're thinking, oh yeah, I'd like to go along and ask some questions then, or maybe you're excited to learn more about the streams that are happening in day 4, go along and learn from Cecilia, one of the best out there. But that's what's happening in day 3. How exciting. We'd also love to see you working on challenges. You can do so at this link here. Let me pop that just in the chat for you all. All right. Perfect. Should just be able to click on that. That's in the YouTube and Twitch chat. Definitely work on challenges. Challenges get you points and all sorts of other goodies. We really love to see people work on challenges. If you work on the feature challenges, you can get bonus swag as well, which is also really awesome. So definitely go and work on those. Develop those skill sets that you're building in the streams and actually put them into practice. All right, we also want to make Global Hack Weeks even better for you all the time. So if you've got feedback on this stream right now or any of the other streams that you're going to over the next day, we'd love to get your feedback on it. You can do that at this form here. And again, I'll just pop the link in the chat. It's also up on the screen. We want to learn anything that you think, wow, that was amazing, or anything you're like, oh, actually, that could be improved. Or, oh, I'd love to see more of this. Maybe you want to see more streams, I don't know, which are penguin themed, right? We want to hear it. Whatever your suggestions are, we love to get feedback from our hackers. Okay. And with that, I've kind of wrapped up all of the things that I wanted to cover. So throw any questions down in the chat. I'm going to catch up on all of your messages, and we will get right into it. Okay. Let's see. So many messages in here. That's good to see. Absolutely cinema. I think this was in reference to UT's dashboard. I mean, I agree. Beautiful. All right, UT is so pro. I agree. UT is just UT blows me away. Really talented, and has just a great amount of knowledge. Very great streams to go along to. JavaScript is not really my kind of thing, so I'm always kind of like wowed by people who are so proficient with JavaScript and those kind of tools. What else have we got? You're looking at the fellowship. How can we enroll in it? Let me grab the link for you. I'm going to send you the link to the FAQs, and it will tell you more information. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to send you the link to. I'm going to send you the link to the generic website. Can I reply to a message directly? I don't think I can. That's okay. Here you go. All right. The link is in the chat. If you're interested in the fellowship, I really do recommend you get to really build your skill set with awesome mentorship and working on real projects with top companies. There's an FAQs page, which has like lots of detail. And there's loads of information on the website as a whole about what the fellowship looks like and why you should do it. There's a few different tracks that are available depending on what you're interested in. So I really recommend checking it out. If you've got any follow-up questions, I would suggest heading on over to the MLH Discord, which should be able to hopefully answer any of your quandaries. Yes. All right. What's going on? You really enjoyed the JavaScript interview streams. I love to hear that. Yeah, like we were saying, UT, really awesome streams. Iro putting in the work with multiple streams. Yep, love to see it. What else have we got going on? You want the MLH logoed shirt? The MLH logoed shirt is cool. I don't know if you can see mine. This is like the coach shirt. But you can get depending on where you're based, but like at lots of our hackathons, we're giving out season t-shirts if you haven't seen them, with Jewel, the jump wire jellyfish, who's our season mascot this year. They're really cool t-shirts. So if you're based, I think we've rolled them out in North America. So if you're based in Mexico, the US, or Canada, you can head along and grab a t-shirt at one of your local hackathons. I think they're rolling out in Europe soon. I'm not so sure about the rest of the world. But either way, you can get a cool MLH top. Head along to a hackathon. It's going to be awesome. No sleep. Yeah, the time zones can be brutal. But I think, you know, there's a cool component of like working when it's dark outside, right? It's kind of cozy. So, you know, maybe that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Sleeping and checking in. Oh, bless. I mean, you can always watch them after the fact as well, right? You can watch the recordings. I do recommend that. You want to see more events for newbies? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the streams that we have in Global Hack Week are really great for being beginner friendly. Most of them will start at that kind of beginner level. And also, you know, I would say if you're a beginner, head along to a hackathon. MLH hackathons are like a big part of them is about learning. So there's no better place to learn, in my opinion, than at an MLH hackathon. Give that a go. You want more swags, even more swags. Okay, I can let the team know that more swag is required. We'll see how that goes. In-person hackathons, yes. In-person hackathons are the dream. They're so fun. I know we do have a bunch of hackathons over in India, actually. If you head along to mlh.io/events, you should be able to filter by region. Let me pull up the link. I think the next hackathon we have is in Bengal, West Bengal, Kolkata. That's over in Asia. I know we've got more up on the horizon, but I don't know what. Yeah, oh, Cracks and Cheese beat me to it. I've got the 2026 page. There we go. Maybe that gets me some bonus points. I'm not sure we have any events in Pakistan, but I would recommend is traveling to hackathons. I mean, I'm based in Europe, so I can only really speak from my kind of European experience. And maybe, you know, Europe is relatively smaller compared to the other continents. But like lots of hackers do travel between countries to go to hackathons, and it's really great to see that kind of international hackathon culture. So yeah, you know, don't be afraid to be a bit adventurous. Some hackathons will do travel reimbursement as well. I know a few in the US do that, a few in Europe do that as well. So yeah, if you can, head along. Or if there isn't a hackathon near you and you want there to be one, organize a hackathon. If you want to run a hackathon in your local area, get in contact with us at MLH. We'll help you run a hackathon. All right. Do we have digital hackathons with a prize pool? Yes, we do. I'm not sure if we've got any digital hackathons coming up, though. I know we have like some on the kind of like horizon. I don't see any on the event schedule that we released yet, but keep an eye out because we do have these like pretty frequently, and they're also really good fun. So, yeah, you're in Kolkata. Oh, that's cool. February 28th. There you go. Head along to that. I hope you have a really good time. You should head along. Tag us on all the socials. You can say that you found out about it through Global Hack Week. That would be cool. If you want to run a hackathon in your university, that's awesome. Yeah, I would recommend getting involved in your local tech community first if you're not already. Chatting to the people who are already running events, and then getting involved with them and saying like, look, I want to run a hackathon. And then once you kind of got a bit of an idea on what you want to do, get in contact with us, and we'd love to talk more about it. But yeah, we always like seeing new hackathons start up. Yeah. Right. Do we have any? I think we've gone like a little off topic, which I love. You know, anyone who knows me, I love to yap. But do we have any Global Hack Week questions? Any questions about the schedule or any of the streams or anything like that? I'll give it a second for people to ask any questions. I'll put some music on while we're waiting. We'll give it a minute or two more, and if there aren't any like major questions, we will call it that. Yeah, that's a good shout. On there, which is always good too. No, my pleasure. Thank you all for joining. It looks like we're kind of not having any questions, so I think I'll let everyone go. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to add, but thank you all for coming. It's been great. See you at the next streams. In fact, the next stream that you need to head along to, well, you don't need to, but you should because they're awesome, is gonna be Real-Time Apps 101. That's with Iro, and that's in about 40 minutes. So that's 6 p.m. GMT. So 1 p.m. Eastern time, or in IST, I think that will be 10:30 in the evening. Someone can fact check me there. But anyway, head along to that in about 40 minutes, just over half an hour. Real-time apps 101 with Ira. It's going to be an awesome time. But, oh, we've got a question. Let me answer that before I go. No problem. I love responding with answers. It's the best thing. When I don't know the answers, it's like, oh no. No, generally, I feel like I know the answers. Normally, often. I received a confirmation for swags during beginner week. How many months can I expect it to be delivered in India? I don't know this off the top of my head. Let me see if I can find out for you right now. So I do know that we try and get things out in the kind of like in a few weeks. But it depends on the local postage system, if I remember correctly. So let me find. I think there's somewhere which talks about this on the website. Estimated shipping timeline. Yes, so within the US, you get them within 1 to 2 weeks after they send, so that's about a month after the event. Outside of the US, it will be about 6 to 8 weeks. So around, a month and a half. In India, it varies very drastically based on which part of India you're in. So if it's been more than 12 weeks, i.e. 3 months, it might have been lost in the Indian postal system. I don't know when beginner week was actually. Was that December? Beginner week swag in Nepal. Yeah, I would guess India, Nepal, probably you're looking more towards kind of 10 weeks, so just over 2 months. Because of the different postal systems, this can vary quite a bit. So that's my kind of guess. But don't worry, it will come eventually. If you don't have it after around 3 months, put a message in on the Discord and someone should be able to help you out. But yeah, it will come eventually. Sometimes, if you go to like all the global hack weeks, you'll start getting them like kind of like delayed. They'll like line up with the different hack weeks. But sometimes that's fun. I think it's kind of like always nice when you get a fun surprise in the post. How to earn more swags. So the basic thing to do to get the basic swag is you have to register at mlh.link/GHW, which you probably have already done if you're here. You have to make sure that we've got your address. So that's at mlh.link/address. And then you complete the featured challenges on ghw.mlh.io/challenges. So let me pop that link in for anyone who didn't grab it earlier. If you want bonus swag, you want even more swag, you should check into 5 live events. So this is a live event, for instance. You can check into like technical streams. 5 or more of these live events will get you the bonus swag. So the key things are: make sure you registered, we've got your address. Make sure you completed the featured challenges on that page. Those are the ones at the top. And then check into 5 or more live events. And then you'll get all the swag that we give out. We do also do some surprise swag sometimes in some streams. So keep tuned. Keep an eye out. That can always be exciting as well. But I can't tell you when that'll be because it's a surprise. Even I don't know. So there you go. Should you complete all of the featured challenges? I really recommend it. I think you learn a lot and you get bonus swag. Or actually, no, you get the basic swag. Sorry. You get the basic swag with completing all the featured challenges. I always get that backwards. So yeah, I do recommend completing the featured challenges. You learn a lot. You build cool projects alongside. And yeah, it's a good time. The ones with the green dot, yeah, perfect. Thank you, Quackers. That's exactly right. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end it here unless we've got any more questions, but it looks like we're pretty happy. I've covered all the swag questions, haven't I? How many points are needed for the basic swags? So you don't actually have to get any specific number of points to get the basic swag. You just have to do the feature challenges. The points are really for like bragging rights, right? So, it's fun to get as many points as you can. So we give you points for checking in and doing challenges and things like this. You get those in your daily email. You can see how many you've got. So if you've got other friends who are hacking alongside you, you can kind of compare and have a little friendly rivalry. But yeah, no, you don't need to get a certain number of points to get any of the swag. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you all for coming, everyone. It's been great. I will see you around. I'm streaming a couple more times this Global Hack Week, but I hope you have a brilliant time. And yeah, with that, happy hacking, and I'll see you all later. All right, bye-bye.